Hey guys, so in one of the videos I talked about certain realizations that I started having not only after the divorce but also when my kids were away from me for like that week and that period where I didn't know if they were going to be coming back, and when I didn't know what the outcome of the court matter would be. And so in that time I really started looking at my life and looking at myself. It was also when I began to co-parent and began to spend time by myself away from the kids, I then realized that I didn't actually have any interest. I realized that apart from writing a blog and just writing, I didn't really have any interest. And I feel like this was such a rude awakening for me, like a shocking awakening to realize that, what do I even like? What do I like, Judith? Like, I started asking, what do I like? I like writing. What do I like? Even now as I'm talking to you, as I'm trying to even think, okay, I dance in the house, I exercise, but what is the thing that I like doing outside? Like when you say, oh, I'm outside, what do I go outside to do? I realized I didn't have anything to do outside. And that was just a really rude awakening for me that made me realize that, oh, you actually need to start cultivating your interests, right? You need to start thinking about the things that you like. It's just that right now I haven't been co-parenting because of, just so many other things. So my children are still full on and my life is full again. But I am now making a conscious effort to think about these things. Whereas before, it wasn't even in my line of reasoning. I never thought about it. So perhaps I would have been one of those women whose kids would have then grown up and then left the house and then they'll be like, oh my God, I never thought about it. So that period gave me the opportunity to actually experience that and to realize that, oh, you need to actually start cultivating your interest. So I thank God for that experience because it gave me some space to now realize that I needed to start doing these things. There was one period where one of my sons, every time when I'm giving them gist or when I'm gisting them the Bible and we're having our Bible study, they'll be laughing. When one time my son told me, Mommy, you're so dramatic. Do you know you can be a good actress? And I now told them that, oh, no, I wanted to be an actress. So I gave them some of my background where in the past I actually did an acting competition. My son was so excited. He was like, oh, but Mom, I guess it's too late for that now. I guess it's too late. And actually, as he said it, and I realized that, oh no, it's actually not. And I told him, no. Actually, it's not too late. Like, it's actually, and I thought about it, it's actually not too late. And I was telling him that, no, it's actually not too late because the truth is that where I am in my life is perfect. I'm in the perfect place to pick up an acting role if it comes up. I'm in the perfect place in my life. And then I thought about it and I realized that really I'm actually in the perfect place in my life. Like, acting was something that I had laid to rest. One of those interests that they're like, you're now a married woman, you're now responsible, you can just keep this to the side now. That was how I saw it. So it was just one of those things you talk about. That time in my days when I was still out in the world, but now you're now a responsible married woman. But now that I think about it, I'm just, because it would have, like, I was with someone who it would have, like, that part of your life would have been something that they would not accept. Like, don't even, how dare you? It was something that it was, in fact, this was someone who wanted me to go and remove my tattoo. Like it's not the moral thing. So it was immoral to even think about. And to be fair with you, I remember growing up, when the first time that my mother asked me, what do you want to be? And I said I wanted to be an actress. She was like, shh, don't allow your father hear it though. So it just felt like this thing that was inside you, every person, every male figure in your life it just seemed like it hushed you. No. It's not a moral thing to do. You be a lawyer, you talk a lot, you argue your point, you are logical, be a lawyer. So it felt like I segued from acting, that interest. But then I was in a point where I was like, oh, actually, I'm in a place in my life where if any acting gig comes up around me now, African auntie, I'm in the place in my life where I can act as Patience Ozoko. Like I can go for the audition. I can step into roles like somebody's mother. I can do Patience Ozoko. And I'm like, nothing is actually stopping me right now. It's just that maybe where I am. But if where I am right now, they're doing casting calls, I'm going to go for it. I just thinking about that makes me excited, as you can see from my cheeks. Like, it just makes me excited that, oh, there's actually nothing stopping me. Nobody, there's nobody. My kids even be hailing me like, yeah, mommy, go for it. Like, I'm just in a place where I realize that, oh God, maybe I should even start searching or start looking. But you know how some of these Nigerian people sometimes want to shoot abroad or Mount Zion movies. I'm like, oh my, let me be praying about it, because if it comes up, I'm going for it, and nothing is going to stop me. And oh, what an honor to be able to be here, where in this place in my life where these things are suddenly possibilities that felt like they were gone, and they're no longer. It's not, to look for something much more moral, much more professional, like I'm just now in a place where, if it comes up, and it's so exciting. And I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to share about certain dreams that I felt were dead because of just moving on to the next stage of your life, and then just realizing that actually that dream does not have to be dead. If an opportunity comes for it, you just do it. It makes me happy, and then it also makes me sad that we're a people that somebody can come into your life and shut down half of your dreams, shut them down because it's not the right thing. You're not a married woman. You're not just do nonsense. And literally, what we do when we have such mentalities is like we suppress a part of a whole personality. Whereas you can have a whole package of a person who is striving here, who can just be like, oh honey, like this side of my life, or I would like to explore it. And you have a partner who is like, give it a try. Like, who wants you to indulge your creative self. That's even what will give you a happier partner, a happier spouse, a spouse who is electric, that will make your marriage beautiful, electrifying. Then we'll just suppress it. You're married now. Let that side of you go. God forbid, it's actually witchcraft. And if my kids had spouses, these are some of the things I will encourage them. Allow them all those creative sides to them. It has to be nurtured. It's not something you come and tell them, oh, you cannot be doing this thing now. No. And I just want to talk about that.